On this edition of Temple Update, Temple basketball is dancing yet again. Plus, the search for student housing just got a little easier. Find out where planners want to build a new apartment complex on campus. And one student's idea could provide you with a cheaper way of transportation.
Hi, welcome to this edition of Temple Update. I'm Johnny Archer.
And I'm Rachel Hidalgo. For the second year in a row, Temple has basketball fever.
That's right, the Owls are dancing yet again. Temple has captured its second straight A-10 title and will be heading to the big dance. It was not an easy road for Temple in the A-10, but they found ways to get it done. Both on the offensive and defensive side of the ball, Fran Dunphy and the Cherry and White had to go through three tough teams: St. Joe's, Xavier, and Duquesne.
Yeah, thanks, Dan. In other news, educators are marking the passing of Lenore Annenberg. The widow of publisher Walter Annenberg died at age 91. The couple has donated billions of dollars to the arts, nonprofit organizations, and education. The communication schools at the University of Pennsylvania, the University of Southern California, and the building that houses Temple's School of Communications and Theater are named for the Annenbergs.
Temple is one step closer to having a premier performing arts center. Construction has started on the historic Baptist Temple, and crews have removed the inner structure from the church. The next stage for the historic center is the reconstruction process. Officials hope to have everything completed by January of next year. And the look for housing on Temple's campus just got a little easier. Philadelphia City Council has approved plans for a 14-story apartment-style building. The building would be next to the edge at Avenue North and hold more than 1,000 students. Blattstein Tower Investment says the project will cost $50 million and hopes to break ground soon.
Temple University has big plans when it comes to solving public health issues. The university will manage a new $19 million national program exploring legal solutions to issues such as floods, bioterrorism, and epidemics. The program is being sponsored by Robert Wood Johnson Foundation.
The final money counts are in for Temple's fundraising campaign. Officials are happy with the campaign, but they say the final total is less than they expected. The university exceeded its goal of $350 million. However, last year, Temple predicted their fundraising efforts would exceed the $400 million mark. The money raised will be used to fund endowments, research projects, and upgrade facilities. Despite the economic downturn, college professors don't have to worry about their jobs. According to a study by the College and University Association for Human Resources, most colleges don't plan on hiring any more professors. Schools also said they don't plan to lay anyone off. Instead, universities are delaying the hiring process and placing a limit on overtime to save money.
Temple students are beginning to feel the effects of the weakening economy themselves. Update's Kendra Kennedy has advice on how to survive the tough economic times.
It is a problem that is growing exponentially. Many students did not think the state of the economy would affect them until they began to apply for their yearly student loans.
I am worried about it. I'm not sure. I mean, hopefully I can find a job and make up the difference.
But how did it get to this point? And who is to blame for the current inability to obtain loans and the rapidly increasing tuition costs?
The student loans that were made by Citigroup or made by Bank of America or Wells Fargo were packaged and sold to other investors. So I think many people today are familiar with collateralized debt obligations and mortgage-backed securities. Student loans were no different.
Parents are also worried. Funding the American dream of a college education is beginning to look far-fetched.
If she's unable to get it, we'll have to make some changes. Someone will have to make some sacrifices to be able to get the money. Depending upon the amount, she might have to change her plans, get a part-time job, work study. So put a little bit more of a burden on her to be able to get the money to go to school. Where there's a will, there will be a way.
If you're still worried about funding your college career, there are still options. Sallie Mae still largely funds student loans. Or, if you're willing to do the paperwork, stop by Conwell Hall and visit Student Financial Services to see what grants or scholarships you may be eligible for. Reporting for Temple Update, I'm Kendra Kennedy.